Good. Yo, what the fuck? Azu? Yo, this is not... I swear I was like, is this Azu? What's up everyone, this is Roserade, and in today's video I have a new team for you. I was trying to run Kommo-O, or whatever the new dragon that was introduced in the Alola event. And to be honest, like I checked a couple teams to suggest, like the top one according to PvPoke is Kommo-O with Walrien and Trevenant, and to be honest, I don't want to run Trevenant because that will make the team almost triple weak to Walrien. I'd rather run Kantomach, and to be honest, Shadow Kantomach would be the best to run, but I don't have a Shadow one. I do have a Shadow one, but I don't want to invest in it because this is just a fun season. There's no reason to try hard or test out new stuff unless you want to. So without further ado, let's go and start watching the battles. I believe I was running Caesar because I was running like Kommo-O with 2 answers to Charm, and Caesar is one of them. I found out that the team is kind of weak to Empoleon, so I had to run a better something that soft lose to Empoleon but does well but says Charmers and Walrien. So let's go and see the battles. So the first battle here, Kommo-O into Roserade. This is just an easy lead for any dragon. Nothing Kommo-O can do, nothing special Kommo-O can do. We snuck in a Dragon Tail here. I think they lagged for 1 turn and then they threw a move which ended up giving me a free move. Now I think I throw this. If they no shield, I go to Caesar. Well, that dragon, I assumed the Dragon Claw would have done more, but seems that Kommo has some decent stat product, so it's not gonna do that much. It's literally the same as non-stab, the same as stab poison thing, which is supposed to be a bad move. I had to shield the Earth Power because the Earth Power does so much, and Caesar is very frail. I throw on 2 because this is a bad timing. You should either throw at 1 or 4 or 3 if you want to deny, but not at 2. 2 is the worst. I didn't get the boost. I was fishing for a boost and I think I decided to shield here. No shield. Okay, that was lots of health to go down because I still have to shield here. So if I shielded there, I could have farmed down maybe. No, I don't think so because it was the 2 cycle, because Roserade gets to a move 3 3 3 2, and that was the 4th cycle. I was going for the Swampert. If I land the Dragon Claw, I'm just gonna swap out. And yeah, they top left. They don't have anything else that the Swampert at that health cannot beat Mach and Kommo. Moving to the next battle. A Crobat lead. This is supposed to be a bad lead, but I don't mind it, to be honest. Edge Slash is a bad move. They swapped into the Charmer. I took a Charm damage, so at this point I don't prevent them. I cannot fully farm down, so I had to throw before they get to a move to force them to shield in case they want to land a move. They decided to shield, so all I can do is just match their shield and farm all the way down because I know I can farm them down before they get to a move. They brought in Empoleon, I think, and this is where I decided, wait, like this team is bad. Okay, this is not Empoleon yet. So they get a poison jab. I did a 1 move then through. And they brought in the Crobat. I caught the move on Caesar, which kinda good for me because that does nothing. But the Edge Slash now started adding up. I threw in 6, which is the deny. I think I get the deny. At this point, I don't care if I get the deny or no, but you know what? I'm winning, so why not risking it even more? Yeah, even if they sneak, there's nothing that they can do to win for this matchup. Moving into the next game, Dragonite. I'm just gonna go and catch the Dragon Claw. We both get to the Dragon Claw at the same time, so whenever I get the Dragon Claw, I'm just gonna catch on my Caesar. Okay, it turns out it's a Dragonite with Empoleon 100%. It's Escav in the back. So here where I realized I need something that can beat Empoleon and Escav and the dragons. Does well versus everything. You know what's that Pokemon? It's called Walrein. Yeah, that's why Walrein is too amazing. It does fine versus the counters and it beat everything else. I get the boost when I died, which was kinda monkaS. They have 2 moves here. I don't think there's anything I can do to flip this matchup other than, let's see, leaving this matchup with tons of energy. So at this point, So he brought in Escav. I can get to 2 close combat, but I don't want to be fancy. So I knew they should be shielding this 100%. And the second one will be debatable. So I'm going to bait and then nuke. It didn't KO, but it was fine for me. Dragonite doesn't do like even half. Non-stab super. Yeah, it does have. Now I'm gonna count to 5 and throw because after 6 poison jabs, 6 counters, they get to the second drill run. So I should be KOing them here. They brought in the Dragonite back. I'm just gonna try to KO the Dragonite as soon as possible. They need 6 seconds to get to a move on Dragonite because they insta swapped, right? Now they need 2 waterfalls and I KO in 2 Dragon Tails. And GG to my opponent. Moving into the next game, Kommo-O versus Snorlax. So here's the thing. They need the 12 licks, which is 4 Dragon Tails to get to a move. So I know that this is... I can live this, so there is no reason to shield. For me now, for them, close combat one shot. And they are staying in, which means they don't have an answer to this. So which means they don't mind shielding a bait. So which means I'm gonna bait. Okay, so I'm throwing Dragon Claw here. Since they are not swapping out, they'd rather still sit here with a debuff to Snorlax. I'm just gonna save it even with a move and swap to my Muck to snipe it. They brought in the Venusaur. Venusaur is not an answer to Muck. But since they brought in this, that means they don't have any answer. This is one of the Season 4 teams with Snorlax, with Venusaur, and maybe Escav in the back or anything. But yeah, Escav, Venusaur, Snorlax was one of the common codes back in Season 4, 5, 6, and Premier. So sorry, there was no Premier Classic in Season 6. So moving on, they died with a move here. They have a Charizard in the back. They lagged, I think, or they gave up. I am not sure. For me, it looked like they gave up because I have 3 Pokemons. They have only 1. 2 of my Pokemons like are loaded on energy, so there's nothing that they can beat. That's 2. 3, they have Fire Spin, so no win con for them. This is a fine matchup for both of us. I need to land the close combat to win. They need to land the drill pick. For me, it's 5-5, so I have to sneak in a move to get to the close combat before he get to the 2 drill picks. I get the denies, which means I can throw back to back without me caring about the debuff. So now I can just swap out because I'm Omega debuffed. It doesn't matter what they throw. It's supposed to be a drill pick because this was a catch. Yeah, which is a drill pick. They brought in Swampert. So Empoleon, Swampert, they are supposed to have a dragon in the back. Or in another word, anti-flyer, anti-grass, and anti-fighters. Because so far they don't have an answer to Machamp. They don't have... So technically it has to be either a Charizard or Dragonite. So let's see. I'm gonna fully farm down now. I don't mind shielding here. And here it is, the anti-flyer, which is something I did not expect. And I found out that Scizor is literally not doing anything for me. So yeah, I was expecting Charizard or the Dragonite. In both cases, Scizor should beat. And the Kommo-O should take care of the HP on... This is sad. Running 2 water and you just lose to 1 Venusaur. I don't know. Or 1 Trevenant. But some people like to risk it, you know. Moving into the next game, I decided to put in Walrien instead of the useless Scizor. Okay, here they get to the move in 6. Okay, they tried to catch. For me, I'm not gonna throw 1 because I don't want CMP. So throwing at 4 Dragon Tails is bad for me because I don't want to risk not getting an extra fast move. So here, this is a funky matchup. I usually, if I shield the first and it's a bait, I just double shield because I can leave the matchup with a very healthy Muck, which can do lots of good stuff. Now I can just farm down and shield, farm all the way down. Yeah, I went down to shield, but I don't care. I'm gonna leave with a very healthy Pokemon that is loaded with shit tons of energy. Let's see. Toxcroc. I believe they don't need to shield the first one, which they didn't. Throwing the next one. This will force a shield because I can KO them before they get to a move. Okay, they didn't shield as well. Mud Bomb doesn't KO. They have a Lapras in the back. This is kind of a bad for me. 1, Lapras does well, but says everything here. So I have to swap into Walrien. They will get to the close combat before I get to the Earthquake, which is bad for me. What I need to do is here, I need to bait and them shielding the bait. So I throw on 3. I baited. If they shield, I win. If they don't shield, they win. It's 50-50 call for both of us. I landed the bait, then I made them shield the bait, and then I landed my nuke. At this point, I'm just literally doing anything, chipping with anything. Now I'm forcing him to throw the big move that he has, and then I'm gonna swap out, Dragon Tail it, and get to a Dragon Claw. CMP on their surf, then I can take care of the Toxicroak in the back. GG to my opponent. Now moving into the next game, they have Escav. This is a fine matchup since non-stab counter doesn't add up. Stab Dragon Tail does a lot, but it's resisted. So you can see that we're both doing the same amount of damage to each other's. Here I'm gonna go for the deny. I didn't deny, so I did 2 Dragon Tails, which is 3 counters. They get 1, so they are at 4. So now they are at 5, but somehow they get to a move. Like, which means I put my game paused for like literally a second and a half. I'm gonna insta swap regardless of whatever they bring in, and there is no reason for me to bait now, because if I bait and they no shield, I lose. So I need to come back from that disadvantage. They didn't shield, which is good for me. They have a Shadow Punch because they did 5, and that's it. Now I should clean up everything in the back. I noticed that they have a Dragon Breath Charizard, which is bad. Like you saw in the previous video I made, I literally TM'd away Legacy Dragon Breath on a rank 8 shiny Charizard to wing attack. And moving on, let's see now. There is nothing Charizard can do. They need to land to Blast Burn, which is not gonna happen because Walrein is very spammy and very thick. And I can get to eat 2 cheap moves before they get to 2 nukes. And Charizard is very kind of frail. Walrein is very bulky comparatively. Okay, this is a fine matchup as long as I shield the Shadow Ball. And this is a bad matchup for them if I shield the Shadow Ball. This is a good matchup for the Trevenant if I shield a Seed Bomb. Here I was like, oh, is this I like here I was watching because I was looking at the typing and I saw water and fairy. I assumed it's Azu. I stayed in, assumed it's Azu, and my opponent is having fun. Turns out they have the new starter from the Alolan region with the charm, so half of my HP went because I was like, okay, the opponent is having fun with us, so I'm gonna get energy then swap out, but we get debated. Now I'm just gonna throw the Thunder Punch and then farm all the way down. They did not shield, which is kind of interesting because that means they literally sacked a full HP Pokemon. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Swampert's no shield 100%, and they will throw a Hydro. A Hydro might not KO here, I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm confused because Shadow Swampert is like kind of IV dependent. If they have a high attack, it does. If they don't have a high attack, it doesn't. I have back-to-back Dragon Tails, Dragon Claws. They do not KO, but if we can grab a shield, then that's amazing. Okay, they have lots of energy. Now I can no shield 1, shield the second, and just go for the fast move. I don't need to throw any charge move. All I need is just energy. Throwing a charge move might cost me the game. Nah, there is no way they win. Okay, moving into the next game now. I think this was... yeah, there is 2 more games. Amph. I think this game was questionable. So they swapped into Gallade. I went to my Walrein. I snuck in a move which is good for me. I don't need to shield because I just need to get this Gallade low enough. I went for the deny and I actually get the deny, which is good. And now I can get to the next move before they get to their next move because I denied. So sometimes it's actually worth the risk. Opponent lagged, I assume, but it doesn't do any difference, to be honest. I didn't go for the deny here because I would rather get a move. Okay, look at this. This is just a BS, straight BS. So I did 1 Dragon Tail, which is 3 turns, and then I tapped my move. They have Voltus, which is 4 turns, which means I should throw my move before they do. But somehow this ended up being a CMP. Yeah, this game sometimes just doesn't work. Sometimes the game is just doing the game stuff. And I started molding here because why? Like, why the game is like this? So now for this, all I need is just to shield once and throw back to back. Since they are a shadow, which means 2 Thunder Punches KO plus the Poison Jab. If they are non-shadow, 2 Thunder Punches plus Poison Jab does not KO. I mean, here if it's EQ, I don't care. I get what I needed, which is grabbing the shield and getting it low enough for me to Dragon Tail it. Moving into the last game, I believe. Snorlax lead, they swapped into Toxicroak. I don't care, Muck beats Snorlax reliably. This Toxicroak, I need to shield the Sludge, which I did, so now I can play more aggressively. So now they have 3 fast moves. I can do 1 Dragon Tail, but I'm not gonna do that. I think, okay, they didn't shield. There is no reason for me to do any stuff. At this point, they are up a shield, so I can just bait them, to be honest. Bait and then nuke. Or just bait, then get to a move and catch. This is a good matchup for a Muck because the fast move is gonna add up, and I think I threw the Dark Pulse. And I found out later that if I threw a Thunder Punch, I could have gotten to 2 Thunder Punches, as you guys see here. But since I threw the Dark Pulse, I couldn't get to another move. At this point, I'm just gonna go for... I snuck in a move which is good for me. I denied his move, which is bad for him. Now I can do a Dragon Tail, which is gonna register before his thing. I knew that he has a Body Slam, so I couldn't risk going for extra Dragon Tail. I was trying to catch the Body Slam. At this point, he needs to move to KO my Walrien, which should be superpower. And if they do that, I can just kill them. And I believe that's it for today. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you have any question about the team, make sure to leave it in the comment section below and I will be happy to answer it. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And thank you so much everyone. See you in the next video. Peace.